Hello again, everybody. Well, how did you get on finding out information about frogs? Shall I tell you what I found out? I found out that frogs start off as eggs in the water in places like ponds or lakes or any fresh water. And when there's lots of eggs together, that's called frog spawn. And then from the frog spawn, out comes tadpoles, and then the tadpoles turn into frogs. And a group of frogs is called an army. I didn't know that. They are amphibians, which means they start off living in the water, and they're the frog spawn and the tadpoles. And then eventually they live on the land. So as a frog, they actually can live on the land. And they are carnivores, which means that they eat meat, and the meat that they like to eat are things like flies, mosquitoes and other small insects. They can be found all around the world except for Antarctica. And if you remember, Antarctica is the South Pole and is very, very, very cold. So I don't think anybody would really want to live there. Frogs are cold-blooded, which means their bodies are the same temperature as the air or the water that surrounds them. And they have quite slimy bodies. I wonder if you found out anything different to what I was able to find out. I can't wait to see what you came up with. I look forward to seeing it. Now, the other thing that we're going to do today is, if you have a look at the plan, I have put some maths activities, and one of the songs that is on there is the 5 speckled frogs. So here's my 5 speckled frogs. I did think about making some little puppets for them, but I ran out of time. But never mind, you could do that, or you could draw a face of a frog on your hand, couldn't you? So we can sing this together. Are you ready? 5 little speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious grubs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there were only, how many have I got left? 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, I started with 5 and 1 jumped in the pool, and now I've got 4 left. 4 little speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious grubs. Yum, yum. 1 jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there were only 1, 2, 3. 3 frogs left. So we started with 5, 2 have jumped in the water, and now we've got 3 left. 3 little speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious grubs. Yum, yum. 1 jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there were, how many? 2 green speckled frogs. Glub, glub. Remember, we started with 5. 1, 2, 3 have jumped in the pool, and we've got 2 left on the log. 2 little speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious grubs. Yum, yum. 1 jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there was 1 green speckled frog. Glub, glub. How many did we start with? Can you remember? That's right, we started with 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4 jumped in the water, and we've got 1 left. 1 little speckled frog sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious grubs. Yum, yum. He jumped into the pool where it was was nice and cool. Then there were no green speckled frogs. Glub, glub. So we started with 5, and one by one they all jumped in the pool, and there were none left. So there are some different maths activities for you to do using that song, the 5 green speckled frogs. So here's one that I drew up. You don't have to draw it like this. You could use your toys and pretend they're frogs. You just need to count out 5 things that you can use. And how many different ways could you split your 5 things? How many different ways? So I've got 5, and we started with 5, didn't we? And if we think about it, we started with 5, and 1 jumped into the pool. So there's my 1 that jumped into the pool. Can you see that? And I had 4 left on the log. So I know that 4 add 1, or 1 add 4 equals 5. Okay, so if we do that on our fingers, here's my 5. There's the 1 that jumped in the pool. So remember, I wrote that down. And then I've got my 4 that are still on the log. So I wrote my number 4 down. So 1 and 4 make 5. How many different ways can you make 5? Don't forget, you don't have to write it down like this. This is just my idea. You can use your toys to show me. So I would love to see a photo or a video of how many different ways you can make 5. Okay? You can use the song to help you. And then there are some other maths activities there for you to have a go at as well. And don't forget to send me your evidence, either a photo or a video, and a little message telling me what you've done to evidence me. And I look forward to seeing it. Have a good day. Bye.